Dude, that is so cool. The flaming burst thing. Oh, that is neat.
Reminds me of Overlord.
I never played that game.
It's not a game; it's an anime with.
Oh, the anime. Okay, then yes.
Yep.
No,
With the sword Frostpain.
I haven't seen it. So. I don't know.
I haven't finished it.
Don't worry, I know what you're talking about. This.
All right, so, so he's like totally. He goes over and opens up the drawer. He comes out. So he brings you this hand crossbow, and it looks like. How do I describe this? Hang on. So you guys know what a narwhal's horn looks like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's again hand crossbow, but it's loaded with bolts that look like very thin, long narwhal horns. That's just loaded into it right now. The crossbow is again made of driftwood, but the bow part of it that comes out looks like it's two. It's one long tentacle, but it's got it's made out of an octopus tentacle. So when you feel it, it feels like the tentacles of an octopus, but the tentacles are in the form of the bow, and then the string is made of reeds, and it's also got like barnacles all over it and that kind of stuff. This is known as the Skyrocket crossbow. The stock and bow this distance. Stock and bow from this +1 distance hand crossbow are okay. My own thing. The first that counts a bolt fired from the crossbow to explode in a dazzling burst of colored light when it hits a creature or object, or if it reaches its maximum range increment 600 feet. Creatures within a 10-foot radius of the target point are blinded for 1d4 plus 1 rounds. A successful DC 13 will save means the creature is dazed for 1 round instead. Sightless creatures or these without line of sight target are unaffected. The second ability causes a bolt fired from the crossbow to function as a screaming bolt. Pathfinder 475. Did you pull this up? This is actually a little confusing.
I did not pull it up. What was it called?
It's called the Skyrocket crossbow. Skyrocket crossbow, decorated with gold, and I made my own thing. 3 times per day, a Skyrocket crossbow can imbue 1 or 2 ability or special abilities on its ammunition. The first causes a bolt fired from the crossbow to explode in a dazzling burst of colored light when it hits a creature or object, or if it reaches its maximum range increment of 600 feet. Creatures within a 10-foot radius of that target are blinded for 1d4 rounds. A successful DC 3 or 13 will save means the creature is dazed for 1 round instead. Sightless creatures or those without the line of sight of the target point are unaffected. The second ability causes a bolt fired from the crossbow to function as a screaming bolt. Pathfinder Core Rulebook, page 475, which we'd have to look that up.
Right. So basically, 3 times per day, I can either choose one of these 2 abilities to fire out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how much would that cost?
Finding that out right now.
Okay.
For ammunition, like arrows or points.
It's a crossbow, so it would be bolts.
Or bolts.
But I have a lot of bolts already on me, so
he's like 105 rubies, my man.
Will the bolts work in that crossbow? Yeah.
Jake.
You can imagine it would fire regular crossbow bolts.
Okay.
I just flavored. It comes with like 5 bolts, and they just happen to look like narwhal horns.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that.
Yeah, that's a good question. I was just kind of.
Okay. Well, we'll just put that aside real quick. I'm also looking for light armor, geared specifically towards casting magic.
He's like, I sold that guy my last light armor, man. Of a good one. I mean, I can give you light armor, but not. That was like the best one I had in the store.
Okay. Question for you. Can you reform armor?
I can't, but a blacksmith probably could.
Okay. I just didn't know if you yourself had that
No, I
ability.
just sell the stuff, man. I buy this stuff wholesale, and people come in, they trade stuff out. Like he just did it. He just gave me a bunch of gloves that I can now resell.
Right. Can you point me to the nearest blacksmith in that case?
Yeah. He's like, yeah, down the street, sign says Barnacle and Brine.
Barnacle and Brine. Okay. Well, I put that crossbow aside, because I'll probably be back for it. I just need to go do something else real quick.
Okay. It's going down.
With the exit windows, you don't need it.
I need them all right now. I'm closing as many as I can.
I do that sometimes. I pop it up.
Okay, he's like, yeah, totally, dude. I'll keep an eye on it, but if someone comes in wants to buy it, man, I gotta sell it to them first.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I say thank you for your time, and probably see you later.
See you later, bros. Are you guys all leaving, or? Oh no, you're
Well,
not.
I just want to ask real quick if if in the city at all, if they do, I don't know what they're called in this world, but tattoos. He seems like a moon.
Body art? I don't know.
Yeah, body art, I guess.
The problem. So remember when I described what their skin was like?
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
He's just like, yeah, man. If you describe what a tattoo is, it's like wouldn't work on us, bro. It would just
Gotcha.
get mixed in with the water underneath.
Fair enough.
Because their
All right.
skin's only this thin.
Yeah, I get it. I didn't even think about that. Okay. Well, thanks. Thanks,
That's a
man.
good. It's a good thought. He's like, oh yeah, totally, man. Nothing against it. It just wouldn't work for us, man.
All right. All right. Thanks, and we leave the store.
Okay. You guys leave the store. The street is extremely crowded now.
And then we go to the blacksmith next.
Okay, it takes you a while. Because it takes you a while to even... But you got first ascertain which building is the blacksmith, and you can kind of hear it.
All the clanging and all that?
Yeah, so eventually...
Yeah.
But again, the crowd is getting a little loud. It's very hard to move.
Actually, before I leave, I don't even want any money for this. I'm just going to give my studded leather away to the guy. Because it's not going to be worth a whole lot. It's just basic studded leather, so...
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't want to hold on to it anymore.
He'll take it, because he sells that shit too.
I'm sure.
There's always level 1 adventurers getting started and need
Right, like
hide
that.
armor.
We were there once.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
All right. So we found the blacksmith then?
Yeah, so you were able to find, people are pointed out what is called Barnacle and Brine.
Okay. Well, I walk in the building. The
Uh,
ice castle thing.
Yeah, so the door opens up, you go in, and there are two male guys, male Undines in here. And they're like hustling and bustling around, and they're like, why did it get so damn busy? This is crazy. He's like, Brian, shut your mouth and just work.
What time of day is it? Just out of curiosity.
About, I don't know, maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay. Good afternoon, kind sirs.
The first guy, the guy that's closest to you, you can tell they're kind of like a little bit. They're probably like in their 40s. They look like they're brothers. They're definitely related. They have like they're one of the only people you've seen actually wear some actual clothing. They've actually got like the aprons on and like some masks and whatnot because I mean they still can get hurt by this stuff. But it seems like this community like is already kind of naturally clothed, so they don't really bother that much. They just pretty much decorate their bodies with like shells and shit.
Right.
So he's like, you're gonna have to take a number, man. You're gonna have to take a number. The city is going crazy. I've never seen so many people on this street before.
Okay, well, just out of curiosity, how long will it take for you guys to get to me?
He's like, well, we're probably gonna be booked up the rest of the day, and if we can get everything done. Like, Brian, hand me those tongs.
Okay. Well, then I take a number, I guess? Or what do I...
Yeah, there's little slips of paper on the counter, and he's like pointing. He's like dealing with something else. He's like over there, and you go over there, and there's almost like a little like a what would essentially be a Post-it pad but it's made of like bleached sun bleached paper. So you peel it. It has some sort of like snail like ooze or thing on the back of it to keep it down, and it says it has a symbol on it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for your time. We will be back when you're not busy.
Yep. He's like, yep. Thank you.
Turn around and walk through.
Okay, you're back outside. It's getting very congested.
We want to go to a general,
Cocktails and anchovies.
a general store, right?
Yep. So it's again, you guys fight the crowd. You guys get to the general store. You walk in, everything before there. It's a general store. It's just like under the sea themed, pretty much. Behind the counter, there is a woman there that looks to me like 23.
I walk up and say, "Hello."
She's like, "Hey, everything's 30% off. Just let me, like."
Not having a good day, I see.
She's like, I have to work at this stupid store, so every day is stupid. Every day is a bad day here.
Why do you say it's stupid?
Because my stupid dad owns it, and he says that I can't live in his house unless I don't do my shift at the store.
Parents suck sometimes.
Tell me about it.
Ending problems.
Jackson knows about it.
So, can you just point me to some really good cooking spices and some good food portions?
Yeah, so she points over to that direction. Like she's like doodling on a piece of paper, like kind of. She's answering your question, but like probably they're not even really looking at you. So she's like over there, and you can see that there are like certain like herbs and spices in these big bowls, and then there's these little tourniquet bags that you can take like a scoop and put it like it's almost like coffee grinds kind of thing. Like,
I don't know much about what would I have to roll to know about spices? Which ones to get?
well, I mean, you know about herbs and stuff like that from your naturey stuff. Like you're like, well, this one is I've never seen this one before, but that's thyme and that's cayenne pepper and that kind of stuff. Like you know what they're from, but I don't know what he wants to make. So.
Okay, so I can just grab whatever, right? Like.
Yeah, you can grab just some random stuff.
How many spices do you have now, Steve?
2.
And you use one spice every time for like.
Every time I cook, yeah.
Okay, so do I know how much the spices are?
You can ask her, and she goes, "It's buy 5 get 1 free."
Buy 5? How much are 5?
It's a ruby a bag. So 5 rubies, and then you get the 6th one for free.
Okay, I buy,
Go for the pretty colors.
I grab a little bit of everything of, what do you think, like, 15?
It's fine. Yeah.
So, and then we would get an extra 3?
Yeah.
So 18, so that'd be 15 rubies?
Okay, so you're buying 18 spices?
Well, 15.
You're buying 15 and you get 3 for free then at that point, yeah. So you'll get, yes. So 15 rubies and you get 18 spices.
And what else were we looking for here? Oh, just regular, like,
Rations.
just rations. Yeah, how much are rations?
You get they come in packs of 10. You get 10 per pack, so 1 ruby for 10 rations. And they
And
look,
what-
the rations look like rolls of sushi, like sushi rolls.
Well, I get, so I get 20 for me. And I don't know if Jackson needs any, so I don't get, I don't know. So I just get 2 for me. So 20.
Okay.
You guys need rations, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy.
Oh,
some
I
rations as
need
well.
stuff here, yeah. But go ahead, Vance. You first.
Oh, I was just gonna ask, yeah, for rations, and ask also if they have a handy haversack.
Yeah, handy haversack. Mm-mm-mm.
I didn't know if that was at a general store or a magic store.
Yeah, I was just.
It's
I was asking.
a handy
Make sure.
haversack is it's such a I mean it's like it's something every adventurer should have.
At some point in their
Yeah, I
adventuring
just-
career, yeah.
It would be it.
Yeah. So handy haversack is going to cost you 20 rubies.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down with that. I'll get that.
You now have a handy haversack.
Whatever. All right.
Does she have 2 of those? Does she have more than one?
Oh yeah, there's more of them. Yeah,
How often does how much can the handy haversack? I'm gonna look it up myself.
handy haversack is a backpack of this sort. Appears well made. 2 sides of the pouch. Each one appears in unlike the bag of holding, actually hold materials such as 2 cubic feet in volume or 20 pounds in weight. The large.
It's like a pack of holding and can actually hold materials. Okay. It always weighs only 5 pounds, while such storage is useful in da. Oh, it's a move action, but it does not provoke the attack to opportunity.
There you
That
go.
retrieving a store item usually does. Huh. So it just holds. How much can it hold, though, is what I'm trying to find.
It says, in fact, each is like a bag of holding and can technically hold materials such as 2 cubic feet in volume or 20 pounds in weight. The large central portion of the pack can contain up to 80 cubic feet or 80 pounds of material. Even when so the bag always weighs, so it can hold up to 100 pounds.
100 pounds. Okay. Cool. That will come in handy. All right. Should we get a couple of these? I mean, I got mine, I guess. I mean, we can all.
Yeah, I'm gonna
we can all,
I'm
we
gonna
can
buy
all
one.
use it together. It doesn't matter. Just.
I'm gonna buy one for myself, so. anyway.
Okay. That's fine then. So yeah, Rhea buys one for herself as well.
Okay.
20 rubies is what it was. Okay. I think that's all I really needed was, yeah, just rations and the handy haversack. And how much are the rations again?
A pack of 10 for 1.
I'll get 20 then for 2 rubies. Okay. Oh shit.
Or maybe, sorry.
Yeah, I am going to. So I have like a list. So.
Hang on,
First
before
off,
we before we start, let me grab a cigarette real quick and more food, because
Good, because there's one thing I need to find still.
Alright.
He's going outside to have a cigarette. I can at least go out with a computer and he can ask him questions.
Okay.
No, there's. Where is it though?
It's hard to convert this fucking flame tongue into a short sword. Because it's originally a long sword. Do I just add... Do I get the bonus damage too, or...
And I don't know about everybody else, Spiz, but I was willing. I'm gonna split the spices, like the price of the spices, with you because we're all going to use it. So I'm gonna give you all the spices, but I'm just gonna split the price with you. So
Oh,
you're not
okay.
all the spices.
How much of the spices I can...
I was
Split.
it was 15. It's
for 1, you get 6 for free.
yeah, but it was 15 rubies total.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And what did you want to get, AJ?
Okay, so 5 feet of rope, a tent, 20 rations, bedroll.
Well, you can get the rations. All the things that I've already explained, you can do that math and subtract them from your rubies, and then just
Right.
hit the things that you...
Right. Okay, so a tent and a bedroll.
Okay.
I want to see if she has a traveler's any tool.
They're a little bit more expensive.
What is that though?
Those are not expensive at all. I don't know what you're talking about. It's only 250 gold pieces.
Yeah, I know. More than just a single ruby's worth of... Like, somebody like the rations cost me 1 rupee.
Okay, yeah. By the way, Caroline, a traveler's any tool, it's basically, think of it as like a rod that you can form into any tool you need. As long as it doesn't have like mechanical parts. Like you can't change it to scissors or something like that. But you can change it to like an axe. Just like a regular like wood cutting axe, or like a shovel, or like a pick, or something like that. It's pretty useful.
What?
And then there's something I'm still looking for. I can't find it, but I want to see if she has a water skin of like endless water. I can't think of the actual like name of it, but I know there's something like that in D&D. I just can't find it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to even... I know what you're talking about. Okay, I think I'm going to do the math. So, rope, tent, bedroll.
Traveler's kit.
The travel's kit makes sense. Okay. And then...
I do have a calculator if you know this.
No, I don't. I'm just
Oh,
adding
okay.
up. I'm trying to do the conversion rate from gold to rupees.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I got that total. And what's that? What else?
The water
The
skin
water
of
skin.
the endless water.
That's right. Okay, so that'll bring up 17 rubies for all those things.
17 rubies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he has 83 less than us.
I will take all of those, and then... Let me write those down real quick. Rations,
Based. I'm not going to describe everything.
rope.
Just keep it being going.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll describe the magic weapons because that's cool, but everything that, I mean, all the things that you're getting are like...
So is it like a seaweed bedroll?
Yeah.
Yep. Hi,
Rations, rope,
Nicole.
bedroll,
Hi, Nicole.
tent, travelers, any tool. And then, what do you want me to put down for the water skin? Just like
Just put water skin endless.
Okay.
Yeah, you just take the water skin, you pour it upside down, water just keeps coming out of it.
Right. Never stops.
Sometimes those little
Just for shits and giggles, do they have an insistent door knocker?
insistent door knocker. I'm gonna say no.
Yes.
Didn't sound like a general store item.
It is technically general store, but alright.
Describe it. What does it say?
So the insistent door knocker, basically once per day on a flat back of a gargoyle or on any wall or surface or whatever, ceiling, doesn't matter, create a usable door and penetrating the space beyond up to 1 foot. So speaking the command word opens up like the door, and then saying it again releases the door.
So it's just to open up already unlocked doors.
No. It's to go through like walls or like ceilings or something like that. Like if I put it on the floor and I speak the command word, a wall or a door will appear on the floor that we can open and jump through, and it goes. The depth of it is 1 foot. So I didn't hear what he said.
Why is it there's like another room for you to go through? I'm assuming.
Yeah. Well, it only goes 1 foot into that space. So if it's larger than 1 foot beyond, then it won't work.
I got you. Yeah. She's got those for 20 rubies.
I will take one of those as well.
Oh, shit.
So how am I don't like my Apple speakers in this fucking thing?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, come on. We'll wrap up the AJ first before I make this.
Yeah.
What kind of material is the flame tongue made out of?
Sorry, I'm just getting a wee bit hungry, but what's next?
Whenever we have time, I have some questions about my flame or ice tongue sword or whatever.
Sure.
It's hard. It's just hard for me to transfer like all because you said it was originally a long sword, but I'm trying to transfer all the stats into a short sword. So
Right.
It's like,
So the damage is still a short sword damage, so the dice doesn't change. I just changed the flavor texting from it from a flaming long sword to a freezing short sword.
okay. But it's, so it's just 1d6 damage.
That's right.
Okay.
The damage it's still a short sword. I just flavor texted it that way because.
And it's still a piercing weapon because my original short swords were okay. Cool. Piercing. Okay, I think I'm good.
That's
they're slashing.
No, well, for the short swords that I had before, they were for regular short swords. It's piercing damage.
Okay.
I'll look it up again just to make sure, but I think that's right.
That is all I needed, though.
From the general store, I think, yeah.
Yeah, they're piercing damage.
Yeah. By the way, this entire time she's been like talking to you guys, she hasn't even really looked up from her doodling.
Alright, well,
Just saying,
Keep up
Vance.
the good work.
Like Vance, just saying, this is a great time to like steal something. Just throw it out there.
I'm not that kind of thief anymore. I don't really steal.
I mean, you know.
Do I see anything that catches my eye? Perhaps like on the counter.
There's stuff
or-
everywhere. I mean, it's again. You pull up the general store, like the pretty much general items list. Pretty much everything that is on that list is on there.
You know what? I would like a ring, like a magical ring, if they have any.
That's not going to be in the general store.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be in the magic shop.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking like. Hang on, let me get the list open. Adventuring gear.
Instant Fortress. Oh, I love that one.
And the
Watch,
goods
we're
and
gonna go
services?
back for Obi's stuff, and it's not gonna, and his number's gonna be already called.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't even know what your number is.
Nope, not at all.
You can ask, we'll figure it out.
But hang on, where we were looking for adventuring gear. Yeah, I mean, you see stuff like blankets, bedrolls, collapsible bathtubs, soaps, tents, fish hooks, nets, compasses, rope, a mirror, bear traps, lanterns, sun rods.
I I think I'm good on all that.
Lockpicks.
I mean, I have my
Lock
thieves.
picks. Yeah, he's
I have
got
my
thieves tools, so.
Yeah.
Are there masterwork thief tools? They add like a little bonus if I have those. Are there any for sale?
No, you do not see any masterwork stuff.
Okay. Then I think I'm fine.
All right.
So you guys leave?
Yep. Good day.
Keep up the good work. All right, I can see.
She doesn't even acknowledge. She's like, so you guys do the wall opening thing. There are people like you can't get out the door because there are people like standing there with their backs to you.
Excuse me.
Pardon us, please.
They're like, we're trying to get through too. No one's moving up there.
Up where?
Like we can't even see in front of us. Like if you look past the person in front of you, there's just like a sea of bodies in front of you.
So we are you saying we legitimately can't move?
You can't get through the doorway is blocked by Undines, and they're all faced away from you, like they're like being pressed up against the wall because there's a huge crowd. Think of like being in a concert, and that concert is like in the middle of a concert. It's in right outside the doorway. There's like just a crowd of people because there's so many people piling into this part of the city. The streets are now filled with people. So you could get through, but I mean, you would literally have to like push them out of the way and like move people out of your way.
I wish Jackson was here.
We
can fly above him, right?
We'll say, can I just
You
get out of
can't
my
get through
room?
the doorway.
Oh.
Really? It's okay. Damn it.
You
All right.
just bought an instant door knocker. Go out the back. God damn. There's a reason you fucking picked it up.
I know. When we came in here, did we see like an alley to the side of us, or was it like just
No,
next door
because
was another
like
building?
there is actually no alleys. If anybody's ever been to New Orleans for Mardi Gras, like all the buildings, like there are no alleys in between the buildings. It's just one big, huge ice sculpture. So, but what you do see inside this place, other than the girl that's still ignoring you, is there are stairs that lead up to a second floor.
Mm,
I
Head
go
up there.
Yep. I
Yeah.
Yep, she doesn't even try to stop. She doesn't even realize you're even still in the room. Like, you guys go upstairs.
go. Okay. So, what's upstairs?
You get upstairs and it's like a living quarters. Like it's as if the people that own this shop live upstairs and work down at the in the general store area.
Mhm.
Not up here.
She did mention she had a father, but
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Like, is there dad up here?
No, there's nobody up there.
Is there a window?
There is, but like a window. Like when you go to the window, it is just clear ice. So you guys look through the window and you see down in the streets, like, yeah, no one's moving. It's just all you see is heads of people talking. Like,
I touch the window. Does it open?
it does not open.
I start just touching walls. I just start touching walls.
Yep, you touch all the walls and nothing opens up.
I bought this thing for a reason, guys. Watch this. This is gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool.
Okay.
So, I go up to the wall facing the street, and I put a little door knocker on there, and I say, "Open sesame!" And I'm assuming if it's more than a foot, it does not work.
Yes. And it is less than a foot. So ultimately, the question is, do I want it to mimic the area, the doors that are in the area, or do I want it to be like... Yeah, it would mimic the door, because we're in the Feywild. It would mimic the area, because if it was... It would just be... It would make a magical wooden door. So, it's as if someone, like, took a chisel and, like, he puts... So I imagine the door knocker thing literally being just a door handle. It's just a door handle that he has in his hands. He puts it against the wall. He steps back and the ice shavings start to like shave out from the wall in the shape of like a rounded door. There is now a door-like carving in the wall with a handle on it.
I will open the door.
Open the door. You can now see out into the crowd, and it's loud and bustling, and like, you guys are standing. There's a doorway. There's about 10 feet down is the crowd.
Can I see why everyone's just standing, why no one's moving?
Because the streets are packed.
Yeah, but why are they in the street? Is what she's looking for.
So you guys had heard earlier that everybody in the rest of the city was on their way to this part of the city because it's got the cold back. So everybody, this entire city is trying to get into a couple city blocks, and it's pretty much gridlocking the city in this one area.
Well, I do want to remind you, Jake, that I have a piece, and so does Jackson.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I just want to make sure. So maybe we should fly in the other direction, or I don't know where you guys want to fly, but.
I mean, pull the hand out real quick.
Okay, I'm still in the room, so no one outside can see me.
Yep.
And I pulled the hand out of the backpack.
Okay. You pull the hand out of the backpack. It is a gnarled old hand that ends in icicles. And outside the door, it starts to blizzard.
Okay, what do the people do?
They're already kind of freaking out. They really can't react to it because they literally can't do anything. Everything's so sardined in there that like people like yelp in surprise. Yeah, I know. People yelp in surprise, like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" It just started. Like, it was cold here. Now it's like, what? Now there's a blizzard. Like,
Okay.
Am I keeping it out? Am I putting it back?
I don't know. I was kind of hoping.
With the hand, like, what do you want me to do with it?
I was kind of hoping that like the snow would come back or the blizzard would come back, and then people were like, "Oh, yay! Now we can go back to our own areas and kind of disperse a little bit, But
right. Well, again, and just in the small area that you're seeing, nobody can really move in any one direction.
Right.
So even if they wanted to
guess,
disperse, no one can move because there's too many people in the way.
Right. So I guess just put it away for now. We'll fly and we will look for a way to unblock these people, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I put the hand back in my backpack.
Okay, the blizzard slows down and now it stops snowing.
What do people do outside?
The same thing. You guys are asking me to describe something that they cannot do anything. They cannot move left or right. They're already freaking out. Like, I don't know what you want from me.
Alright, so just fly through the door and we'll figure out what to do outside.
So Ray is on her broom and Nyx picks up Vance and Obi.
Yeah, unless
Okay.
Vance wants to change. It's up to him.
I'm okay. I'll be human still.
Okay.
You can pick
So
me
yeah,
up.
then Nyx will pick both of them up, and then we close the door, and I grab the instant door knocker back.
There you go.
Thinking. Okay,
And I put it in my backpack.
takes the knob, puts it in the backpack. You guys are flying above a extremely crowded, now snowed-on crowd.
I think we go in the opposite direction because we both have hands, so it's gonna like widen the thing where it's in two kind of different areas, and it'll make it less crowded because they're
hopefully, yeah.
splitting up.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Let's
and
do
because she
that.
said there's shops everywhere. You know what I mean? So I
Right.
mean,
So
find another one.
so just in the story, what's actually the way this works is there is a circle around Jax in his current location, and there's a circle around your location. Right now, you guys are relatively close to each other, so it's one circle still.
Yeah.
As you go, it'll split into two smaller circles.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So that's what we'll do. We'll fly the opposite direction Jax is in because we know where we left him, and we'll fly in the opposite direction for now, and then we'll try to find another store. I guess I don't know.
We go in the opposite direction, wait till it's less crowded, and I get back down on the ground and whoever's near.
So you guys fly until it's less crowded. You guys find a place that is kind of to you guys it's all looks the exact same because you guys are surrounded by the blizzard. You guys get to a place and you guys settle down. There's no one here, and like there's one older guy making his way down the road. He's like, imagine that all those young ones running off to go say hello to the Winter Queen, and they're like, I wasn't gonna deal with that crowd. You guys were the smart ones. I'm glad that I didn't have to walk all the way down to come back. But see, they went all the way down there for no reason. I said that everything was gonna turn out fine.
It was
You were right, sir.
Yeah,
You're absolutely right.
It's like,
Those younger
I'm
fellows.
still good for something.
Yes. Can you point us in a direction? Where do we need a magic shop?
He's like, oh yes, of course, follow me. And he turns around because he was on his way to there, but he's slow. So all the young people ran off ahead of him. Now, he's just this old man walking down the street by himself, trying to get to where everybody else is going. But it just takes him a while. He's like, okay, well follow me, I'll point you in the direction. He turns around and walks very slow in the other direction. Like, walk.
Sir, would you like a ride? I mean, we can.
It's like, oh, I had my adventuring days a long time ago, and I like my feet on the ground. I've had too many close calls. Too many.
Fair enough. All right, sir. Should I secretly cast haste on him?
That was good.
That's all on you, bro.
That was kind of a legitimate question.
You can.
I mean, totally do.
What level spell is it? That depends. What level spell is it? Hang on. It's level 2. What else do I use? Yeah, sure, fuck it. I'll secretly cast haste on him.
Okay, so you cast haste on him. He doesn't know you're doing it, so I'm not gonna let the will save happen. He's just like, boy, Mama did really make a good or when he says it's that sense where like some older people call each other Ma and Dad. So he's like, oh, Mom did really did a good job with breakfast. I'm feeling like 10 years younger. And like he increases his speed, but it's almost negligible. And you guys are at least at walking pace now instead of like step, wait for him, step, wait for him.
He starts giggling to himself like a schoolgirl.
So he eventually gets to a place and he points at it. He's like, "This is the great magic shop I used to buy my gear here back when I was an adventurer." And he's like, and he puts his hand to his ear. He's like, "Oh, it sounds like they're all returning to this side of town. Oh, they went all over there in a big hurry, and now they have to walk all the way back." You guys are starting to notice that people are showing up in that area now. That was once abandoned.
Okay, so we gotta hurry. Got it. Well, thank you so much, sir. And you have a great day. And I go put my hand on the door.
Yep. Hand on the door, water. You guys walk in. You walk in, and there is a very thin Oreed with he's got those watery tentacles. He's got like a Fu Manchu thing going on, and he's behind this counter, and like all these wooden or not chests, but cabinets and stuff like that with glass panes showing rods and staves and scrolls and rings and that kind of stuff.
Oh, that was fun. You guys find the rocks.
Okay, so first thing I do is I want to detect magic to see what item is giving off the strongest magic in this room.
I'm just gonna tell you right now, you're gonna be blinded by magic. Everything in this room is magic. Every single thing.
Okay.
Are you able to detect like what kind of magic it is, or no?
Yeah.
Right.
That's part of detect magic.
In the
It's
last, you're trying to find what the most like magical item in this room is.
Yeah.
Okay, it's you get like the heaviest ping from somewhere back behind his counter.
Okay.
And you guys approach, and he goes, "Hello and welcome. How may I help you?"
Yes. I was wondering. First off, I would like to see what kind of wands you have available. And then also, I was just curious, what is your most, like, your best, rarest item you have here?
He's like, "My good sir, that item is not for sale." He's like, "There are many powerful items in here, but if you're asking for the most powerful one, that one is not for sale, my good sir."
Then why have it?
Well,
'Cause it's for
can't we just take a look? I wanna see it.
He's
Just
like, "It's not for sale."
I am also trying to do a diplomacy, but I just want to see it so I know that this is the right shop to go to for magical items. I want to see your best quality so I know that you know what you're doing.
It's kind of insulting. He's like, "Sir, I've been in business for almost 30 years. The items that are for sale are the things that you see. You asked me what the most expensive item in the shop was, and I told you I did have it, but it is not for sale, so you do not need to see it.
Okay, fair enough.
Now, if I could help you with any of these things that are currently for sale, I'd be more than happy to help."
Fair enough.
Distract him, let him go see.
Quick question. By any chance, are you able to resize armor?
He's like, "I can. It does come at a risk, of course. I'm sure you know."
I am aware. I pull out the mithril chain armor that I was wearing.
Right.
That no longer fits me.
Right. So he's like, "I'd be happy to do that for you. There will be a fee. Now, if the item is destroyed, you will be reimbursed some of that money, of course. But there is always a risk, as you know, in these things."
Hey, Jake.
Yes.
Out of character. Would it be better to magically resize it, or have it go to a blacksmith and have them reforge it, or resize it that way?
If you try to reforge it, it will break the item. It'll break the magical thing on it. The only way to keep the +1, I mean, it'll still be mithril, but the magical
Right.
+1 is gonna go away if you take it to a blacksmith.
Well, what's the risk of him taking it here and getting it magically resized?
Okay, is there any magical piece of equipment you have for spellcasters? magical gear, like
He
I
doesn't.
don't want to say armor, but
He doesn't
like
have any.
robes
There's no. Actually, you know what? He might. Hang on. Robes, shields, robes. Oh, what the heck? Did I pass? Sorry, there's a lot of shit in this book.
Mhm.
That's a chain shirt. It's a fucking nice chain shirt. I would have assumed it was near the magical shit. Because it wouldn't be an armor. Rings, rod, and staves. Well, that's mostly what he's got, is rings, rods, and staves, then wands and staves. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of staves. Here we go. Yeah, he's got a couple robes. Yeah. Are you asking for like one of his best ones?
Yeah, one of his best ones.
So, yeah, there's a lot of robes. He's actually got like a bunch of them hanging up. But as far as like the man, there's a lot. As far as the most expensive one, I mean that's good is all about of a matter of opinion.
Right.
But as far as like talking like base like money wise, he pulls out a robe again. It's got that sea element to it. Is this he explains, this valuable garment appears to be normal robe until it's put on. The wearer is able to see in all directions at the same moment due to scores of invisible magical eye-like patterns that adorn the robe. So I would imagine like through the mesh of the seaweed and stuff like that, there are little eyes that are all looking around.
Right.
The patterns adorn that are you are granted 120 foot of dark vision. The robe of the eyes sees all forms of invisible and ethereal creatures. That's probably what he says is like, this is kind of like, if you can afford everything below this, it's like this is probably the best one I have as far as like pure magical power. I mean, there's other ones. There's Robe of the Needles. There's Robe of Components. Robes of the Arch Magi. Robe of Useful Items. Robe of Stars. Yeah, there's a lot. It honestly just depends on what you're willing to spend.
Okay. Right.
This guy's... Oh, that's a nice one. It's too bad you know he's a bard. When warned by a bard, the robe grants spell resistance 18, plus 4 resistance to all saving throws, and plus 2 enhancement bonuses on caster level checks. That's
Oh, you
really
looking
nice.
at Archmagi?
No, I was looking at the resplendent realm of the Thespian.
Okay, so I would like to see if he has the Archmagi. Robe of the Archmagi.
Yeah. This
And obviously the good alignment one.
right, yeah. So this normal appearing, he does. This normal appearing garment is attuned to one of the 3 types of alignments. Blah 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 blah. The most wears the robe offers no powers and has no effects unless the wears. Yeah. If these powers, if you wear it in the right alignment, these powers, you get a +5 armor bonus to AC, 18 spell resistance, 4 resistance to all saving throws, and +2 enhancement bonus on caster checks made to overcome spell resistance. Yeah. So he's got it.
How much for that one? And I point to it.
Okay, hold on. He goes, this fantastic, amazing piece of garment, it can be yours for 750 rubies.
760.
Even us combined, that would not be enough.
It's a fantastic piece of equipment. I mean, just a few things. I mean, just alone the spell resistance and the plus to AC. I mean, Jesus,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's actually what I wanted to get on Lucan. I just don't have that fucking money. How much is this mithril? How much would you buy this mithril chain shirt off me for?
Mithril.
Plus 1 mithril chain.
Take a look at the rules at Mithril. Special materials. Adamantine, angel skin, crystalline, dark cloth. Mithril. Okay, so it's a light armor. He takes a look at it. He's like, I have not seen Mithril in many, many years. I would be definitely interested in purchasing it. I might have to seek my coffers, but I could offer you 320 rubies.
How much would it cost to, fix it, to make it fit him?
For me to attempt to have it be fixed,
Yeah.
it would take 25 rubies. If I were to fail, then I would reimburse him 15.
Are you aware of any good ways to make a little more, or make some rubies in this side of town?
All I've done is work in this shop for 30 years, so I have always done well for myself. I'm not sure what the city offers as far as employment.
Okay.
Good thinking, though. I mean,
All right, hang on, but I have to eat something. Hang on a second.
Um,
how much did he say he would give you again? 320?
yeah, 320.
Yeah.
So at the current moment, I have a little over 400.
What, the 320?
Huh?
That includes with the 320?
Yeah, including the
Okay.
320.
I was like, if you only had 125 rubies, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Lucan actually had all my rubies.
Which was,
Right, right.
from my understanding, which was 83. That's how much I had. Me and Spiz, or me and Jackson had the same amount.
Lucan had a little bit more than you guys because he did all that stuff in that village. Like he went fishing and got a bunch of. So he had a little bit more than you guys, but not much.
I did that little competition where I got like 25 rupees, I think, in Belize, but I forget
Yeah,
what-
Lucan
what it
had
was.
he had 100 rubies on him.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Well, it would be nice.
Yeah, right. Well, unfortunately, I don't have money, and I have nothing else to sell. So,
I mean, I don't have anything that I can give you that we could sell.
one.
We have that potion. No, we have the water vial from the mansion. That mansion water.
All I
Okay.
have that you could sell is I have leather armor that I don't use anymore. I have a heavy shield that I don't really use.
Mhm.
Yeah, sorry, I have so, obviously, you're not going to sing the Magi robe because you probably can't afford it.
Yeah.
Well, I asked about if AJ's done, but anyways, continue. AJ, sorry.
How much would you sell this wand of bark skin?
Buy it for?
Yeah, buy for it. Yeah.
Yeah. One bark skin. Bark skin is a
Bark skin is a level 2 spell.
he said that he would give you 35 rupees for it.
Wait, he doesn't really take just like plain heavy shields and stuff. Really. I should have at the weapons thing.
Yeah.
I could have gotten a little bit more rubies for you. I mean, we have to go back to Spiz anyways, or Jackson.
Just
Yeah.
out of curiosity, I want to take out some of the coins that I have and see how much he would buy for those. Like how much.
He says, I have no use for bits of metal. Right.
Who he's fucking saying this?
Well, it's to them.
I know, but still, it's just like, God dang it. Yeah. Oh, look, the bowl. Like, yeah, you guys said, okay. Well, how many rubies can I get for this?
Like I said, there are wands and cases and little boxes or rings on little platforms. This place has tons of that.
I might
go
see
ahead,
rid of those.
Caroline, if you are done. Or I'm done. I can't afford that. So
I wanted to ask about how much their wands are, or not wands, if he has anything to help with my, my wisdom.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. got.
I think I'm just gonna get rid of that anatomy doll and the fucking bone razor. I never used those. Well, someone else wants them, but I don't really. Like, I want to see how much I'll get for them. Since we're in a little magic shop.
So I know I've been kind of quiet because I'm not with the group, but don't you think before we bought anything else, we should figure out what the exchange rate is for gold or how much we can actually get for it? Because depending on what we can get for it will depend on what we can actually buy.
Well, he just said he has
Because-
no. He said he has no.
I understand
need
that.
for-
I
There
understand,
was
but
a wait at the blacksmith. That's
right,
why-
he said the smelter could probably give us a price for it.
So you think we should wait another day or
And
whatever?
you guys haven't done that yet, and I'm just sitting here waiting. Okay, go for the smelter, figure out what we can get for the gold, and then maybe, just maybe, we actually have the money to buy the stuff that we need, rather than trying to go, okay, well, should I sell this or shouldn't I sell this? We need to figure out this money issue and go straight to the smelter.
I don't know.
Okay.
Because, I mean, seriously, you guys have spent almost an hour and a half trying to figure out whether or not you can buy certain items. And it was already stated, hey, go to the smelter. We probably should have done that first.
Fair enough. Jake's your mic's down.
If you guys were to go to the smelter, and you're like, I want you guys to boil this down, they just give you a big lump of gold. It's just
No, your guy said that that the smelter could probably give us a price for the gold.
yeah, in a workable fashion, but I mean, to them it's just some metal.
Right. But we can give them the metal and they can give us other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They can give us more currency to work with.
Right.
Because we don't need this gold here.
Right.
So anyway, so that's kind of what I've been wanting to say for a while, but because I'm not there, I
Spiz,
try not to
you
say
can-
anything.
Yeah, you've been out of the game for far too long. You can totally speak up, man.
Right, and that's why I'm speaking up now, because we're going in an hour and a half with this shopping spree, and we're all trying to figure out, okay, do we have the money to buy this? How am I going to get money to buy this?
Right.
So let's
That
go to
kind
the
of
smelter.
stuff. So it's like,
Yeah, let's go to the smelter and
let's try
come
and
back
get
when we
some
need
extra
to.
money to actually get the stuff we need.
Right.
Yeah. So
Okay. But I think shouldn't we wait until we get back to Jackson and then go to the smelter? Because then he has money too. Wouldn't he need?
I gave all my currency except for the souls
Yep.
to Rhea.
Wait,
Rhea's got it.
you gave her the gold too. I thought you just gave her the
Yeah.
rubies. Okay.
Nope.
Yeah.
I gave her my gold and my rubies.
yeah, they said
Okay.
that.
Cool.
Okay, so we go to the smelter. Yes.
Okay. Fast forward, you guys go out the door. There's more people in the streets now than before. You guys find a smelter. You guys, how much gold are you trying to plunk down in front of this guy? And say, hey, how much will you give us for all of this metal?
I mean, how much is one ruby worth of gold? Like how much?
I owe him 20 gold pieces.
20 gold pieces. He's like, this isn't even worth melting down this small little bit of metal. Like I could maybe turn it into a trinket or like a bangle. So maybe I'll give you a ruby for it.
So 20 gold is worth one ruby.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that.
I mean, that's what we're asking. That's what
Right.
we came here for.
So how much gold are you guys trying to convert to rubies?
I mean, I'll convert most of mine if that's all they take here in this world,
I sold
in this
him.
plane.
I sold him 100 gold pieces.
Well, yeah, so that would be, you would get 5 rubies.
So every 100 is 5. Pretty simple math. Man, that could get us a lot then.
Well, I didn't know what the prices were for the wisdom item, so I don't know how much I would have to convert to need.
Right,
So,
we never got there because we went to the smelters.
well, I,
I'll let you. So, fine.
You know what? I'm gonna. No, go ahead, Jake. You were gonna say something.
Headband. Hang on, let me look it up.
10,000 gold would be 500 rubies. I mean, I don't know how much everyone else has. I think Jax and I have 16,000 because we only used it once for that dark vision.
Yeah, something.
Spell.
So, if you're looking for a high-powered, wisdom item, he pulls out. We're backtracking now. Just real quick, he pulls out a headband, and he's saying that it is worth. 360 gold or rubies.
and for that item,
It's a plus 4 to wisdom.
what is that item? Can I only use it once?
Mm-mm.
Is that like a permanent thing?
Permanent.
Are you sure? I thought I.
Yeah, it says it's only good for 24 hours, but I'm waiving that. I think that's ridiculous. Why would you ever get that item?
And you said it was a +4,
Plus 4 to wisdom.
and you said it was 360.
360 rubies, yes.
So, Spiz, just out of character, would you want to get rid of all your gold or just some of it?
Some of it. I'm thinking around 10,000 pieces.
Okay, I was thinking the same thing.
Because that will at least give me enough to... Because I've already got great armor, so I don't have to really worry about that. The only thing that I might want are energy resist rings.
If we get rid of 10,000, if me and we get 500 rubies each, basically. If we get rid of 10,000 gold to the smelter, it'd be 500 rubies each. I did the math. 500 rubies for him, 500 for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. The same thing. 10,000.
10,000,
have
you get
6,000.
500 rubies.
Okay.
So, who's ever doing it, subtract 10,000 from your gold stash and add 500 rubies.
You got it, boss.
Well, I really don't have that lot of gold because I spent it all on Tempe's hands.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I really don't have a lot. How much would it be for if I did 1,000 gold?
It'd be 50.
Yeah.
Only 50.
Yeah. How much gold do you have, Caroline?
I only have 1,586.
Oh. And what are you trying to buy? How much is the thing you're trying to buy?
360.
So, hold on.
How many rubies do you have?
I have one, 77, because I bought the rations and then the bag. Plus,
Jake, I'm just gonna buy that robe.
You have enough rubies to buy the Magi robes?
Yeah, because if I sell the Mithril, I get. He said 320, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll have a total
You'll have more than
of
enough.
908.
Okay.
360 for your headband, Caroline?
yes.
So I will buy that for. You said 720. No,
It was...
75.
Yeah,
750.
750.
And if we go back to the magic place, I wanted to see if they have any like rings of protection or something, like what kind of rings they have.
Yep.
Nothing too.
Biz, you should look for the Ring of Freedom of Movement.
I was
or the
looking at
Ring
that
of-
one too.
Or,
It sounds
or the
pretty
Ring
cool.
of Regeneration.
Well, and that's what I was thinking. Like, I need at least rings, but...
Yeah, I have nothing in my ring slots.
I would highly suggest those two for your character.
And what do you wear on your face? Like a mask or something? I mean, it's like a face slot. Could maybe find some gloves too if there's any gloves.
All financial conversations can be had with Spiz now. He's been out of the game way too long, and
Yeah.
I feel bad. Like he if you want to, I know it breaks the wall, but let's get everything worked out as far as finances goes and what you guys want to buy.
Okay. Like I said, I want to.
Yeah. So yeah, because I'm just thinking because I mean that hammer, dude, that hammer is badass. Way
Yeah,
back.
it's like 250 gold, and it sounds
Yeah, it
pretty
was 250
badass.
gold.
So. Yeah, the dwarf farm.
I'm just trying to figure out if I can donate to Carolan's cause.
And
Well,
still have enough to get your hammer.
Well, I'll have enough to get my hammer. It's just if I want to get something else for that, because the hammer is 250. Carolan is short 138 rubies.
Well, how about we all, or
Well, I was gonna ask real quick is
we can split.
because I have that heavy shield that I never use and my leather armor that I got before my mithril. I
And
want
it's
to
just
see how.
there's nothing special about it.
No, it's just
Okay.
a regular.
He'll give you 2 rubies for each, one for each, because it's just basic stuff, and he's just gonna resell it anyway.
Just one ruby.
Yeah, for each
Ah.
thing.
I'm down for like going like halvesies with Jackson or Obi or both to help her pay for
I'll
the headband.
2 rubies.
Alright, hang on.
Because right now I have 634 rubies after buying the mist mail and getting rid of 2,000 gold, and I got the flame tongue or the frost tongue, whatever
Mm-hmm.
sword.
So that's also including splitting the spices with.
Yeah. So who's all splitting the spices? Because I know I'm in on that. Caroline was in.
If you do the math for me, I'll be in.
It would be 5 if 3 people did it. So
Oh, then yeah,
Yeah.
fuck it. I'll split it. I don't care.
Okay.
That's fine.
Obi
So-
hasn't had my cooking yet, so he's a little. He doesn't know yet.
So I have 629 rubies now.
I'm sorry. What was 1,000 gold again?
50.
50 rupees.
Yeah, because it's 5 per 100, and then times 10, it's 50.
Okay.
I can only have one ring, correct?
You can have
Yeah.
one ring per hand, right?
Yeah, you can have 2.
Okay. I just want to make
I
sure.
need. That's why I'm trying to find. I need to buy at least 1 ring, if not 2, because I was looking at that freedom of movement one as well, and the protection ring.
So right
More
now,
AC is always good.
right now I have 229 rupees. Then. If I sell the thing and do the 1,000 gold,
So how much are you short by? Sorry.
She needs 360.
so I'm short
Or
100, 131.
I will give you
131
50
now?
rubies to help you pay for that. If anyone else wants to donate 50 or something.
Yeah, I can donate 50 to the cause.
Okay, so how many more do you need, Caroline?
31.
31? Okay, we need 31 more rubies still.
Okay.
Okay, and then what's 500 gold?
I'll donate the 31.
Okay.
We'll get it done and over with.
So everyone
was
has
that,
done their
Caroline?
subtractions, right?
Yeah, I did. I have 589 rubies now. I have 629.
I have
I got
0.
653.
Well, thank you so much, you guys.
So Ray should have, at this point, 360 rubies exactly. You are buying the headband then?
Yes.
Okay, item is purchased.
Sweet.
And what was the name of it so I can have it saved up with me?
It is the Headband of Inspired Wisdom.
Headband of Inspired Wisdom.
So now she
You
has a
said-
headband and a blindfold.
You said it was a +4?
Yes, +4. +4 to your wisdom.
Are we at the magic place still?
We are kind of everywhere now, man. I'm just trying to get it
That's
done.
fine.
Yeah,
I'm
we're-
gonna ask the
me-
magic guy,
Point.
clerk, whatever, if there's anything that could help a sneaky person out, any kind of items, or
I'm sure there's probably at least
and if you have any rings of protection.
rings of protection. They got
Okay.
So a ring of protection,
Pretty basic, I think.
yeah, is so.
I need all these-
How big? How much do you want the addition to AC to be?
Oh fuck.
Goes 1 to 5.
Yeah. +2.
Plus 2. Plus 2. So that's going to be 80 rubies for a plus 2.
I'm sorry. Can you check a +3? I just wanna. Sorry.
Plus 3. Uh, 180.
180. Yeah, I'll get the 181 and +3.
Okay, 180 rubies gone. You have a plus 3 ring of protection, which is a plus 3.
Let me do all the
Gives you
math.
a bonus of plus 1 to AC.
I have 409 rubies left. And then, does he have any rings of freedom of movement?
Let's see here.
That's an expensive one, just so you know.
Yeah.
Same with
Probably should
the
look at that one first, but whatever.
same with the regeneration one.
Okay.
Freedom of movement. So that's gonna be.
Where are the rings, by the way? Are they in hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, there should be a ring slot. You have 2 ring slots.
The ring of freedom of movement is 400.
Oof. Oh, I mean, I have enough. Fuck.
Right, but looking on the wondrous items, there isn't like a ring.
No, well, it's not in wondrous items. There's a difference between magical items and wondrous items.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Fuck me.
And right now I'm using ultimate equipment
Equipment.
book,
Yeah.
so I have a list. It's the same book that Carol Ann bought the other night for Pathfinder. She got pretty much the Adventurer's Vault.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, just real quick, because I don't know it like by heart. Like, so my wisdom goes up +4. What does that change my modifier? Because now I'm at 16. So what would my modifier be?
16's a plus 4, right? I think it's a plus 4, isn't it? Oh wait,
No,
that's plus 3.
plus 3.
Yeah, plus
Yeah.
3.
Okay.
Yep. I think 18 is the threshold for 4, and then 20 is the threshold for 5.
You know what?
So that means I can get more spells. I can do more spells a day, you guys.
Sweet! That's awesome. That's super awesome. Oh man, guys, someone else go ahead of me. I don't want to take too much time thinking about this.
I'll say
It's just the first time you guys have gotten to shop in this book, so it's understandable that it's taken some time.
Yeah.
I just didn't want Spiz
I
to
feel
have to
that-
sit out for this long. You know, I feel
Yeah,
bad.
I mean, if Stiz wants to go or do like buy the, like we can buy the thing for him. Like if that's what he wants, like the Warhammer or
Well,
whatever
that's what
he
I'm saying.
wants.
That's why he doesn't need to be quiet. He can totally talk right now, because...
Yeah. Mm.
Alright.
This is kind of fun.
By the way, Spiz, any of these shopping places that they've gone to, you're more than welcome to pipe in right now if there are other things you want to get.
Right.
So if you want to buy your shit right now, we can do that while we're all thinking. We're putting some gas on this fire.
Right.
I'm just adjusting my character so it's
Oh, that's
all
fine. If we're done with Rhea's stuff because she's broke, let's figure
I
out
am
the people
broke.
that still want to buy stuff. And I know that Spiz wants to buy stuff, so let's just get it done.
I'm gonna buy the Ring of Freedom of Movement, so I'll just have 9 rubies left. Yep.
You guys are going for broke.
You know what? It sounds super
Now's
useful.
the time to do
so-
it because you guys have not been in a town in a long time. You guys kept complaining about it.
Freedom.
All right. So, question: can I replace? So, if I get a cloak, can that just replace my cape?
Yes.
Okay.
Protection +3. Fuck yeah, that's +3 to my AC. I think that'll come in handy. Okay, yeah, I'm done. I'm done shopping. That's pretty much all my rubies, so. And AJ, what was the robe you got?
Robe of the Arch Magi.
I'm gonna look that up. That sounds awesome.
It's pretty fucking dope. Because now he's got
It-
spell resistance too.
Yep, it is going to be so
Oh
helpful.
yeah, dude. +5
And
AC.
and he needed that AC boost too.
Yeah.
All right, and when we get back to Jackson, I'll do it when we get there. I will wait.
The Ring of Regeneration just doesn't seem that great.
It's honestly just the fast healing. Like, fast healing out of combat is very, 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 very helpful. Like, that's how
Right.
Nyx heals you guys constantly, is because he has fast heal.
hmm Damn, AJ, your fucking robe is badass.
It was expensive.
Why it was worth so much.
I don't think the
Jeez.
Ring of Protection is stackable with what I'm wearing. So I'm not going to worry about that.
Arcane signets plus knowledge +1 skill. Ring of spell knowledge. There's so many fucking rings, dude.
There is.
Mhm.
I'm actually looking for one that I'm considering on buying. I just don't know what I would put on it.
I mean, there's a lot of other shit I would buy, but those are, I think, the two most helpful ones that I can really see.
Alright, Jake. Here's what we're looking at.
Okay.
Give me a price for... give me a price for Ring of Energy Resist Major.
I think it's gonna. I think I know what it's gonna be. I think. 220 rubies.
Alright, and then give me a price for Cloak of Resistance. Go with a plus... Go with a +4.
+4 should be two. It should be 250. Let me double check. Yeah, it should be 250. Yeah, it's 250.
Okay.
Oh, they have a speed enhancement you can use to your weapon? That's cool. I cost a lot of money, though. Transmutation.
Well, Rhea's bag just got a lot lighter.
Yeah, she is broke.
I'm right there with you.
Well, I just meant like she had that heavy shield that she, found like in the first book, sections back. She just held on to it
Right.
for it, and then like the leather armor, she.
Yeah, this shit that you don't need anymore.
How do you see how much I'm not going to do it now, I don't have any money, but how much do you... How do you see how much a certain enhancement would be to add to a weapon or an armor?
There are
For the-
tables for it that don't do what it costs to add enhancements.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna.
I was looking at the speed enhancement.
So there's obviously, I mean, definitely take your time, guys. I just wanted Spiz to not have to sit there and wait any longer.
Yeah.
I am good now. Like, I updated my characters. I got, figured out my whole sheet, got it all in order, took things off.
Yep. All right. So I at least want that hammer. That's 250.
Uh-huh.
And then I have enough for one other item. It's either going to be the cloak or the ring, and I think I'm going to go with the cloak of resistance plus 4.
I
Dude,
think.
you're gonna be no one's gonna be able to touch you.
Well, also, I'm going to be giving him the gauntlets.
Yeah.
The other gauntlets and then the greater heroism plus 2.
Yeah.
Right. And then I have 153 rubies left because the ring is 220.
You got dark in my room. Jesus. Turn on some lights.
So yeah, so that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with the hammer that that Jake was talking about, and then the cloak of resistance 4.
Okay.
Because I certainly need that.
Mm-hmm. And I wish I could have bought like some mithril armor or something, but the mist mail sounds pretty neat.
So I'm going to go ahead and update everything.
I know. Fucking. So with the flame tongue, I can or fucking the ice tongue or whatever I called it. I can set it to do cold damage. If I with a command word, I think is what I'm reading.
Yes, so you have to be able to speak when you want to use that spell for a second.
Yeah.
So instead of it being fire, it's just cold.
Okay.
And it's a short spell, not long.
Right. It says, but yeah, I'm just reading it. It says like a flaming burst, so I guess like a cold burst weapon functions as a flaming weapon. I say cold weapon that also explodes with cold upon striking a successful critical hit. The fire does not harm the wielder. In addition to the extra fire damage from the flaming or the ice ability, a flaming burst weapon deals an extra 1d10 points of fire damage on a successful critical hit.
But I'm just glad that my wisdom's up because now, like, even my will saves are higher now. It's not just a measly, like, 11. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Was that with the headband?
it's just a coincidence you guys kept complaining about not being in the city. I'm like, if you guys can just get there, I'm going to have you guys go on a shopping spree. And, like, right now, it's like, take advantage of the opportunity because you don't know when it's going to come up again.
Yeah.
And it seems like this, I mean, at least this guy seemed to have a lot of shit.
Yeah.
The other store seemed to have general wares, but he only had one really nice item that I just kind of went away. And they're real magical items.
Mhm.
But, I mean, I guess, the armory guy, he had, like, one good item of each thing you asked for. But, like, other than that, like, that's the best of the best I got.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jake. Here's one more question. I
Yep.
know you're probably outside. Are you?
It's all right.
When you get back in, what's the no, I'm not gonna worry about it. Just let me know what the hammer is so I can look it up.
Oh, yeah, it was Dwarven Forged Hammer. Yeah, Dwarven Forged Hammer.
I know it had Dwarven in it.
There's two
It was
hammers.
dwarf bond hammer.
Yeah, Dwarf Bond Hammer.
I believe this is what it was called.
Dwarf stuff. But I the text. You don't have to.
It's like a what is it? Like when you
Dwarf
throw it,
bound
it comes back
hammer.
to you or something. Sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Returning hammer, too. So
Yes, there we go.
Yeah,
So
it's
comes
the
back to you, you
dwarf.
throw it.
It's the
Like,
dwarf
fuck
bond hammer.
off.
Mueller, so. And it also does double extra damage to things on the giant subtype.
Yep.
So, yes, it is a good hammer.
So,
Plus two
Jake.
yeah, plus 2 returning hammer.
Yep.
24
Okay,
range.
so I want to get a Ring of Freedom of Movement.
Okay, can you afford it?
I can if I get rid of some more gold.
How much is that, by the way?
What, the Freedom of Movement?
It's
yeah.
400.
It's
400 gold.
400.
That's how much it was.
400 rubies.
Yeah. That's why I only have
And
9
then-
rupees left.
And then I want a ring of telekinesis.
Okay, I gotta look that up.
You can look it up out here if you
Yeah,
want.
that's right. I'll take 2 seconds.
Oh, good.
Okay, so now I actually got to put the stuff in here.
Alright, we got some nice shit. Let's hope this freaking
15.
helps.
Fuck this Firewild, man.
Yeah, there's not really much else I need, I guess. I mean, my hands are uncovered, but I don't have any gloves I could really use.
My biggest issue is me and Nix and we share slots. So like
Oh, you do?
yeah, so like
Ah.
if I'm wearing a ring, I can't put and he's wearing a ring, I can't put a ring on my other hand, you know?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So like if I'm wearing a headband, he can't wear any head slot items.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. They have their limitations.
Yeah, you can't afford that.
You don't know that.
150 rupees.
750 rubies.
Yeah, I've still got like 40,000 gold pieces. So what are you talking about?
Nope, that would have catch more gold.
So you said 400 for that one and 750 for that one. So looking at
1,050?
math.
Math is fun.
750, 400,
Stop. Now the time.
5,000. So that's
Does my headband?
20,000.
Headband is the same. Or is it? Yeah, yeah.
The headband. I'm
Yes.
assuming is on my head,
Yes.
and then I have my eye slot.
Mhm.
Okay. I was like,
Yeah, and there's like
I'm
there's
clear.
like different like rainbow shells engraved around around it.
Maybe I should get some goggles at some point, too.
I technically, I guess you can say the goggles. But I have goggles that you can say about.
Oh, goggles of the night? Or goggles of the night or something? Eyes of the eagle.
It's the goggles we got on the ship when they attacked us.
Uh,
They asked for you, like this big.
So Jake, for the Dwarfbound hammer, is it just a +1 to attack?
It's a +1 to attack unless you're throwing it, then it's a +2.
Got it. Okay.
I have 100 rubies left. All right, done.
So you are purchasing both those items?
Yes, I am purchasing both those items. And Nyx, just so you know, the Ring of Freedom of Movement is going on Nyx, and the Ring of Telekinesis is going on my character.
Got it.
oh, you wanted one of those for a while, huh? The telekinesis thing.
It's helpful.
Mm-hmm. So deflection bonus.
What's our time limit tonight?
I can go another hour before I need to go to bed.
Damn it.
Okay.
Damn, we did so much shopping.
Fuck yeah, we did. Jesus.
I'm done. I don't know about you guys.
I'm good too. Yep.
There's one more that I want to look into, Jake.
Mm-hmm.
I need to find it.
God, there's a thing I really, really want to fucking get to.
I keep dropping from the call. My damn Wi-Fi is poo-poo.
I don't think I'm gonna get it, but I at least want to